and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of July 2023, or I should say for the second part of July. I hope that all my Sagittarius friends are doing well. Do let me know in the comments section how things are going for you. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we do have the Eight of Cups clarified by the King of Wands. In the obstacle position, we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. In the present position, we have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Swords. And to round it all off, we do have the Hermit clarified by the Five of Wands. So let's get right into this spread. It does look like you chose to walk away from something in your life. It could also be a person, this King of Wands here, who does have quite a bit of leadership qualities, who has quite a lot of charisma and charm. It's interesting to me that you've invested so much time and energy into something, and then into this bond, into this connection, into this situation, and still were strong enough, because Sagittarius, you are incredibly strong, and incredibly smart and incredibly intellectual and funny, but you chose to walk away. Kudos to you. That takes an extraordinary amount of determination and realization and awareness. It takes a lot of bravery for sure, and you will be rewarded so much more than you realize, because the divine, you know, it knows that it took so much for you to walk away, to remove yourself emotionally from a difficult situation, you know. Definitely leaving behind, you know, something that has provided comfort for you takes a lot of bravery. So you did an amazing job. However, you know, your emotions are still kind of raw from that, and they're still healing and they're still recovering. So allow yourself to heal. Healing comes in different stages. It happens in different ways for everyone. Sometimes healing makes us feel tired. Sometimes healing, you know, makes us feel frustrated. You know, healing is a process, and it is a process that, you know, encompasses many different emotions, and it's important to be aware of that. Now, in the obstacle position, you do have the Ace of Swords, which is a card that does show victory. However, it is a victory that, you know, it's you know, sometimes in life you experience a victory, but you don't really feel victorious. You don't really feel like, you know, you want to talk to anyone or do anything, because it's almost bittersweet. And so, you know, this is the victory that comes through in this reading. You know, there is something that worked out for you, but you are not really that happy about it, which again is interesting to me. The Ace of Swords overall, when it appears in the obstacle position, does suggest that you may have difficulty communicating with people in your circle, with people that, you know, surround you in your personal sphere, in your professional sphere, and that is okay. Sometimes sometimes, the lack of communication is the best communication. It's important to sometimes step back and not, and kind of have an ability to connect with yourself, because it's, the biggest thing is to have a relationship with yourself, right? That makes you happy, that makes you joyous, and because ultimately when you're in a relationship with someone else, there's actually three relationships that are happening. There's the relationship with yourself, there's that other person's relationship with themselves, and then there's that bond that connects the two of you. So there's three different relationships. That's a lot to handle sometimes. But the biggest thing the Ace of Swords brings when it appears in the obstacle position is confusion. So, you may feel in the month of July like there are confusing or maybe conflicting thoughts regarding a particular situation. And it's interesting that you have the Queen of Pentacles in the clarifying position, because it tells me that there's someone around you that may not be a really great influence. It is someone who has done well for themselves. It is someone who has, an established place that they created for themselves. But it is someone who may sometimes give off a vibration that isn't particularly kind, that isn't particularly understanding or compassionate, but in reality could actually be quite negative and jealous-like, and really focused on materialistic things. My kitty Boo stopped by to say hello. Oh, sorry. Can you please jump down? Oh, 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 oh. Sorry about that. When she jumps on my leg and the claws come out, it's a little ouchy. But the Queen of Pentacles is definitely a low vibrational person that you do want to create some distance from. And also, when you do have the Pentacles appear in the challenging position, it does suggest to me that that you should be very vigilant about how you spend money, specifically through the end of July. Make sure that you're very cautious and that you pay attention, how much money is coming in, how much money is going out, because you do want to create more stability and security for yourself. Now, it does look like that is at the top of your mind, because you have the Eight of Pentacles in the present position, and the Eight of Pentacles tells me that you're going to be working and really focused on something that is truly important to you, but specifically building that security for yourself, so that you have, a comfortable nest egg that can give you an ability to focus on things that you truly enjoy, and not necessarily be super worried. It does seem to me that there is a little bit of anxiety happening, because there is a Two of Swords here in the clarifying position, which tells me that there's some sort of a decision that you're going to have to make regarding money. There may be some opportunities that are offered to you. There may be some kind of alternatives that are presented to you, but I don't see you being super excited about those. You are definitely going to be making the best choice, with what you have available to you. But there is a concern about the stability and the financial situation. However, Sagittarius, you really have worked so hard. You've done so many things right. You are on a strong financial footing, and you're going to be even stronger financially. So, it's normal to have some anxiety, but I wouldn't necessarily kind of allow it to completely, have a I wouldn't allow that anxiety to have too much of an effect on you. Now, in the future outcome position, you do have the Hermit, which is a major arcana card. So there is something that you are going inside about. There's some sort of an internal process that you will be going through. You'll be focusing on searching for answers on the inside, searching through different experiences that you've had, trying to kind of put different elements together to make sense for yourself. And it is related to, maybe some kind of a way that you kind of live your life, but specifically as it takes, in life sometimes we have competition, right? Because a lot of times people want similar things. And so sometimes that competition makes people do things they would not normally do. And so the reason you have the Hermit in the future outcome position is because you're going through an internal adjustment of how you see the external kind of conflict or disagreement that is happening around you, and how you make sense of it. The Hermit is really, really wise. So the answers are already on the inside of you. You just have to, see what makes sense to you, and those answers will bubble up to the top that you don't even have to really, particularly look for them that strongly. But the Hermit is a card that tells me you are going to be leveling up in your wisdom, in your ability to discern different situations, and also through different connections. The Hermit is a good omen. It's not, people generally want to have fun and, be surrounded by friends, but sometimes it's important to really go on the inside and look deep for those answers, because you are your own inspiration. You are your own best advocate as well. You know what works and what doesn't. And so when you look for answers on the inside, those are the best answers that can lead you forward. Let's see what the Energy Oracle card has for us. And we have victory. There's some sort of major accomplishment that is happening in your life. And it could be that that is an internal victory that you are going through, that you are experiencing. And that internal victory is going to bring you so much more external success. Definitely follow your intuition. Listen to that inner guidance. Make sure that you are really meditating. Make sure that you're doing self-care exercises. Make sure that you're doing self-care things in order to increase your vibration, in order to stay in that high vibrational state so that you're able to accomplish, many things in your life. But let's see what the Ancestor and Angel card has for us. And we have Traveler. Move in a new direction. Travel can be therapeutic, and definitely a change of scenery can also provide some inspiration that opens up a new neuro path in your mind. And so your brain starts building on that. When your brain experiences something new, it gets excited and it starts building a new path, and reinforces that path, and definitely being exposed to new things, not just sitting in the comfort zone, is what helps you move forward. That is important to be aware of, dear Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to visit me on Instagram, and I will see you soon.